Are you getting enough sleep? Is it affecting your mental health? Let's dive into it. Hey, y'all. Welcome back, my Peaceful Chaos followers. Hey, y'all. I know it's been a while since I dropped that episode about mental health, but y'all, it was the summertime, and like I teach y'all all the time and I preach all the time, take a break, put yourself first, and that's what I did. I put myself first this summer, and I just took a break and limited my interactions on social media, especially because I run a lot of different pages for different reasons. But I'm back. I am back. Happy September. So y'all, we got 4 months left. September, October, November, December. We is in the last 4 months of this year. Are y'all excited? I hope y'all are, because we all know when we get to this time of the year, there's so many different changes that's happening, right? We got the holidays coming up. We got what we call seasonal depression starts to creep in for a lot of people. And then the year just starts to really go really fast during this time of the year. So y'all know I had to come back and make sure I show up for y'all and show out during these last 4 months and giving y'all the videos y'all enjoy watching. So today, y'all, I want to really talk about the role of sleep within mental health. Okay? The role of sleep in mental health. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. A lot of us think that, oh, I could sleep when I'm dead. I can sleep in my next life. I can sleep here. No, you need to sleep now. You need to sleep now so that you can be well rested in this life. Why are we predicting what we can do in the next life when we, as they like to say, you only get one life to live, as they, YOLO, right? So why are we not sleeping right now, right? So let's talk about this. Let's talk about the effects that sleep can have, or lack thereof, when it comes to our mental health. Okay? Because a lot of people also don't realize that rest can shape your mood, energy, and how you handle stress. Right? The lack of rest can literally shape your mood, your energy, and your ability to handle stress. Okay? So let's talk about the body. And y'all know I like to keep my videos nice, short, cute, and simple, right? So sleep in the brain, okay? So poor sleep increases irritability. You ever woke up in the morning and you're just like grumpy? What they say, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed? Probably because you didn't get enough sleep last night. Probably because you was tossing and turning, or probably because you went to sleep so late that you only got about 2-3 hours of sleep, and that's not really doing enough for your body, right? So poor sleep increases irritability. It also decreases focus, right? Because you're so tired. You're like, oh my Shayla. Or you can think about sleep like, oh, I can't wait to get back to my bed because I'm just not getting enough sleep. Or I didn't get enough sleep last night because I decided I was going to stay up binge watching, and we're all guilty of that, myself included. And now you can't even remain focused on what's at hand, right? And it can worsen depression and anxiety. Y'all should already known that was going to be a part of the mix. Y'all should have already known that was a part of the mix. It can worsen your depression and anxiety. So I'm just saying, why are we continuing to do this to ourselves? I don't know. Okay. Some common disruptors, right? Stress, late night screen time, caffeine. While a lot of people are like, oh, I need my coffee in the morning because I need to wake me up. Caffeine can also have a negative effect on your body as well. And inconsistent routines all play a role. It all plays a role in your sleep. It all can interrupt or disrupt your sleep. So again, stress is disrupting your sleep. Late night screen time is disrupting your sleep. Sometimes that caffeine is messing up your sleep. And again, inconsistent routines, because your body is then all over the place. It's just all over the place, okay? So I pointed out those things, right? Right? So let me give y'all some tips. Because why would I just tell you all these things? I ain't gonna at least give y'all some tips up in here. Of course, I got tips for y'all, okay? So, some sleep hygiene tips. One, let's establish a bedtime routine, okay? Let's establish a bedtime routine. So, even if that's, at the end of every night, about 10 o'clock p.m., I am getting in my bed. I'm getting in my bed. I'm going to lay down. I'm going to start relaxing my body. That can also look like I eat dinner at 7. Whatever you eat dinner. I'm not whatever works for y'all. I eat dinner at 7. At about 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, I am having my last little cup of calming tea, if that's what you like to do. If you take showers right before you go to bed, you take your shower, your bath, or whatever. But 10 o'clock, I'm now getting in the bed so that my body can relax. Or 9:30, I'm getting in the bed so that my body can relax and I start to fall asleep by 10:30. However, only you know what works for your body. So this is an area that could be definitely a trial and error ordeal that is super important. Because you got to figure out what actually works for you so that you can stick to it. Right? Because we don't want to just be doing stuff and it don't work. And now it's like, I'm not doing that, but we didn't try something else. You don't have to do one thing and it has to work. It may not work for you. It just may not, right? So establishing a bedtime routine is super important. Another thing is reducing blue light exposure. So, get about that phone. Get about that phone. Don't be on the phone. Don't be on the computer. Don't be doing all that stuff while you are laying in the bed in the dark trying to go to sleep. It doesn't help you. It doesn't work unless you got one of those like protective things in. What is that? Blue light screen protector. I know they got all type of stuff out here. But even still, when you're getting into bed to like lay down to get ready to go to sleep, you don't need to be on your phone anyway. Again, I know we're all guilty of it. We doom scrolling on TikTok. We look up, boom, we've been on this dang on thing for 2 hours and I was supposed to been asleep 3 hours ago, right? So it's like, no, let's remove the phone from the bed. Put it on your nightstand. Put it on the dresser that's on the other side of the room if you need to. I actually know that some people leave their phone, they old school with it. They leave their cell phone in another room. And then they just have an old-fashioned alarm clock so that they can get up in the morning. Right? So you do what works for you. I'm not saying leave your phone in the other room, but maybe put it on top of the dresser, where you can't just easily reach over while you're still in the bed and grab it and start doing scrolling or checking emails or doing work late at night or whatever the case may be. Okay? Reduce the blue light exposure. All right? Another thing, of course, limit caffeine in the evening. Because some of y'all be drinking caffeine coffee or just pop with caffeine in it late at night. Yes, some of your pop has caffeine in it. Limit it. Reduce, limit, and then eventually remove it altogether because you don't need caffeine right before you're trying to go to bed. There's healthier options. I'm not a health coach. I'm not a nutritionist, so you got to go talk to somebody about that. But there are healthier options for you. Okay? And then, of course, the last thing, try to go to bed and wake up at consistent times. Right? So for me, I have an alarm that goes off every day of the week at the same time. I always wake up before my alarm goes off, but I still have an alarm that goes off just in case I'm not woke by that time. It'll go off so I can now get up. Because my days are very flexible due to me making my own schedule and not starting work on the days I do work, I don't start until 10 o'clock. My alarm still goes off at 8 o'clock in the morning. And if it's a day where I don't have to go to work, I still get up and do my morning routine, which is I get up, I pray, I read my scripture, whatever. I then, so for y'all, if you meditate, if you read, whatever, you do that. I then go brush my teeth, wash my face, get in the shower, put on some clean clothes, most likely clean pajamas or lounge wear. I go make my breakfast. And then I may get on the computer and do a little bit of work, or I then may go and take a nap because I'm up. But I just told y'all my alarm is set to go off at 8 o'clock. I wake up every day before my alarm. I actually wake up about 6:30. So I'm getting up at that time. So by the time my alarm goes off, I'm already downstairs cooking breakfast for myself in the morning. Because I done did my routine. And so if it's a day I don't have to work until 12 o'clock, I probably go and decide, you know what, I'm going to do an hour worth of work on the computer. And then if I need to do some paperwork or anything or admin work, and then I go get back in the bed at 10 o'clock and take a quick little hour nap. And then I get back up and get ready to start my day because I know I'm going to be woke for the rest of the day. So having some type of consistency is extremely important. It's very helpful. Even if you don't have to work that day, it's just very helpful and it's very conducive to your body. It creates a system that your body can get with and can be like, okay, this is what we're doing. Okay, great. This is good right here. And just saying. My nighttime routine, of course, consists of, after I done ate dinner, after I'm done work, I go, I wash my face. I even have an alarm for that. I wash my face, brush my teeth, and then if I need to, I may drink a cup of hot tea. If not, I'll just get in the bed. I'll probably watch TV for about 30 minutes, and then I try my best to cut the TV off, or because sometimes I like white noise, I cut it very low just so I can hear noise, and then I'm going to sleep. Now, is every night perfect? No, because some nights I like to binge watch because I don't have nothing to do the next day. But that's not an everyday type of thing, right? So just create something that works for you, a system that works for you, a routine that works for you, and be as consistent as you possibly can. But making sure you're getting the adequate amount of sleep at night that you need. Also, if you're a person that watches TV before you go to sleep, be mindful of what you're watching because that can disrupt your sleep as well. Little do a lot of people know. Just saying, okay? Another thing is know when to seek support, right? If you're a person that has insomnia, and it lasts longer than a month, or your daily functioning is impaired, we probably need to start reaching out to professionals. Make a doctor's appointment and even get a therapist if you're not already in therapy. And you guys can work on like some options that's very helpful to combat the insomnia, right? Do what you have to do. Pay attention to, your sleep patterns. Pay attention to how easy it is for you to go to sleep on the nights that you have no problem, and then versus the nights where it's a bit more difficult. Even pay attention to how you wake up in the morning. Start making notes of this. Write this down so that you have notes to compare, and write down your routine. What did you do that morning? What did you do that night before you went to sleep? What did you do that morning as soon as you woke up? So you can start to see if the patterns are working, if it's not, for 5 days straight, I was doing this particular routine and I woke up refreshed every single day. But for 2 days, I didn't do this routine. I actually did ABC and I woke up extremely exhausted. Now we know who the culprit. We know what's happening. We know where the problem lies. We done figured it out. Right? So even that is extremely important. Okay, so again, just a lot of people forget or don't even realize that sleep is so important, and sleep can affect your mental health positively and negatively, right? So we're not implementing a good sleep routine, good sleep habits. We can bet our bottom dollar that, like I said, one, it's going to increase irritability. It's going to worsen that depression and anxiety you have, and it's going to decrease the focus you have. So now you can't even focus on what you need to do correctly because you are so exhausted. You're sleep deprived. Come on now. Need I say more? Okay. All right. So to wrap this up, right, I want y'all to really reflect on these two questions I have for you guys. Okay. What's one factor that most affects your sleep right now? Okay. And what bedtime habit can you try this week to improve your rest? Actually, the next 2 weeks, the next month to improve your rest. Okay. Share your answers with me. Share them in the comments. Share them. I want to know. They're important. Okay. All right, y'all. So just remember, a good sleep isn't a luxury, okay? It's the foundation for your mental well-being. Just saying, good sleep is the foundation for your mental well-being. So your challenge this week, okay? Choose one sleep hygiene practice and commit to trying it consistently. So if it's, oh, you know what, I'm gonna drink calming tea or chamomile tea every night, do it. Do it all week. Do it for the next 7 days and be consistent with it and make note of, did this work or not? Make note of it, because remember, making note and keeping a journal about it all and taking notes can help you decide, is this really working for me? Okay? So with that being said, y'all, rate, review, comment, subscribe, and share this to your fellow friends, family members, loved ones, okay? And I will see y'all next time. I hope this was helpful. Remember, sleep is very important. Sleep is not a luxury. Sleep is a necessity. It's the foundation to having a healthy mental health. Bye.